Okay, on today's episode of Asphalt Cowboy, we make a chicken fried rice. That's what you know already.
Oh, fuck.
Alright guys, welcome back, and today what we got is subframe rack, lower control arms, and tension rods installing them to there. We're going to put that power steering pump on, and that's all we have right now. We're waiting on a fitting so that we can finish the system and put fluids in, so we're just putting it in. Let's get it.
Alright, so we were looking for the last subframe bolt or nut, and we found 3 of the 4 of them, and there is a grate right underneath Tom's car, so...
Sam got the nut under the car, went under there. We're gonna fish it out with this hopefully, so come here. Here, let me swing out. I don't know if you can, you can't, but it's way down there. Funny thing is, car's actually on the grate, which is kind of shady. And the motor, yeah, it's being held up, you know, so can't really move it. Forget it. So here we go. Can you see it?
Alright, we're fishing today, boys.
We do pretty good around these parts. Oh no, it doesn't fit. This is the magnet. Hopefully it doesn't fall down. What?
Okay, so while they're underneath the car, I'll go ahead and explain to you why we are doing this. So Tommy actually didn't have any power steering, so that was the number one reason why we are doing it. But in S chassis, you get a lot of bind if you don't move them. So on the stock subframe with the rack and pinion, as you can see, this isn't bolted in or anything, I'm just showing you. It lines up right here. So whenever you relocate it, you go ahead and you cut the whole way across here, and you move it up. And that will eliminate binding in S chassis. So, if you look at the relocated rack and pinion, you can see how it was moved up here. So what they did is they just cut along there and moved it up about 1 inch, welded it all together, and now you have the rack closer up, which allows you to have more room for the steering column, and you won't face bind at full lock anymore.
I'm getting some nuts. These nuts is what I need.
There's no...
I have corona. It's hard for me to breathe with a mask, so.
Alright, so like we were saying, we're having issues with literally everything. So we're here, we out here.
This is...
Getting newts and stuff. Breeze with us. Yeah, that's a mask. Let me see it. Let me see. Wait, let me see your mask. Yeah, there you go.
Cousin it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you fucking.
What's up?
What up? Alright, so we just got back from the store. Tom and Sam are underneath the car right now. Got all the bolts, got all the nuts. Time to go ahead and put the subframe in, and then we can start bolting everything in the front back together. and Tom are underneath the car putting the last couple bolts in. Went ahead and took the bolt right off of the S14 power steering pump. We're going to have to replace this pulley. As you can see, it's kind of big with the pulley that's in the car. You can use a bigger belt, but it's just we already have a belt to use, so we're going to swap the pulleys out onto the new pump, and then yeah. Alright, so the front is pretty much done. We just got the lower control arms still to put on, and yeah, that's pretty much it for doing the rack and pinion relocation. Sam's now going and removing the old S14 pump. And like I said before, we're just going to change out the pulleys and throw the new pump on. It's just, what, how many screws, Sam?
3.
3 screws. Pretty easy to come on.
High and low pressure lines. Easy.
But yeah, like I said, so you can use an S13 pump on an S14. You just need to change the pulleys out, or you can use a bigger belt. In our case, we just want to use the same belt that we already have. It's kind of a pain in the ass to find a bigger belt.
The pulley size is different. I mean, however, you need a different belt. But, yeah, so this is smaller, so that means it spins faster. Because the bigger the pulley, the slower it's going to spin, smaller or faster. So, like, I guess the power steering would be, like, lighter? Heavier with that pulley. Unless like something in the pumps are different, I don't know. But that's how I see it.
Do you have the impact? Impact, I hear it's right here. Hammer in, bud.
Alright, so this is your SR20 bracket, and it goes on like that. This nipple right here is smaller in diameter than this nipple on the KA pump. So basically we're just gonna, honestly we could just ream this hole out.
Yeah.
We'll just ream that hole out, and then bada bing bada boom, 2 bolts and your tensioner's on. So yeah.
See, it's pretty easy to do the swap KA power steering pump. Just little things here and there that kind of hold you back. But
The
yeah,
single cam won't work.
single cam power steering pumps will not work. Remember that. So definitely get a dual cam if you are looking to swap over a pump.
Now go down. Come on a trip with me. And this is what we got. And it might hit a little, but that is a shit ton of angle.
The front is officially all buttoned up. We tightened everything down, test fit everything, saw the angle. Angle looks great. Steering feels great. Last thing we gotta do is, like I said, we have to adjust the bracket for the S13 power steering pulley. We have to adjust the bracket so that we can fit the S13 pump onto the S14 bracket. So Tommy's over here double blading it with the angle grinder. It's beaut.
Big.
Getting there. And then we have to, then after that we have to recenter the wheel.
Yeah. That other air compressor, sorry, sucks.
See if we got it. Alright, so we don't have an air compressor. She's over there. So we switched garages. Tommy's finishing up the bracket. That's the last piece of the puzzle for the rack relocation. After that, we're gonna go ahead and jump to the next video series. Yesterday we finished prepping Sam's car, yada 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 yada. While me and Tom are finishing the power steering pump pulley, Sam is gonna go ahead, clean the other garage, get it ready, and we're going to get it set up for paint. And then in the next video, you guys will be able to see him finally painting that 13 hatch. Can't wait to see it one color. It's awesome seeing it already primer gray because it was kind of sitting in a field and starting to turn green. It needed some TLC real bad, but she's gonna be painted today. Finally.
Alright guys, so I had to, like I said, grind this a little wider to make room for this big nipple.
And that's because that's an S13 pump and we're using an S14 or the KAS13 pump for an SRS14.
Right, and what you want to do is you want to take your SR tensioner bracket and, like I said, clearance that so you can fit that nipple in it. Then you're going to take your 3 bolts. This one is going to go here. It'll go through here like this, and it'll hold it on there. You'll put the belt on, and everything will literally sit back in there, just like that, like you'd never know we changed it. How much angle do you guys think that this has? Like, you think I got less angle than before, or more angle than before?
If you think this got less or more angle before we show you, drop a comment below.
Hit that subscribe button, but check this out, because we've got more cool stuff like this coming.
Woo!
Like, all the angle, boy.
Hell yeah, dude. Given the fact that we went through all those difficult challenges, we had to go get nuts, bolts, this, that, and find a rack and pinion, find another pump. We still need a hard line, but it's on, it looks good, no issues, and we're super stoked.
As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
We'll catch you next time.